One of the biggest challenges in working with people, teaching them how to do massage, is getting them to understand that when you're lying on the table, it's not the same as you are with clothes on. Because when you're lying on the table, first of all, you're still, you're not moving, so your circulation slows down, and so you get cold faster, and you get cold more easily. So rule number one for me, and I built a huge practice. Now, when I come out of the room, oftentimes I was perspiring, but my client was comfortable. So rule number one, make sure that the temperature in the room is warm enough for your client. What do cold muscles do? They contract. What do warm muscles do? They expand. What are we trying to do? We're trying to expand the muscles. That's number one, and that's an issue with, I have to say, more places than I would like to tell you. Number two is safety. You've got windows in the room. People should not be able to see in those windows. How would you like to walk into a room and take your clothes off and somebody look in the window? Well, maybe you're on the third floor. They say, that can't happen. Maybe there's somebody over there with the binoculars. He's looking in the window. You don't know that. So how do you make it really safe? Well, you make it safe by thinking about these things. Make sure that you've got nice curtains on the windows, or you've got the Venetian blinds closed so that your client can come get on the table. You can always walk in the room and open the blind during the session and go close it again before you leave. You can always do that. That's okay. That's appropriate. But we have to create this environment that's really nice. I like candles, as you can see. I'm a candle person. I like candles. I like incense. But I like a soft incense. Some people can't take it. They can't take that smell. But the experience has to be created. Now, you notice this room's got a nice pale green on the walls. And we got some pictures on the walls. And it's just nice and comfortable. Well, this room happens to be carpeted because I like carpet. I like carpet with bare feet. What happens if you get some oil on the carpet? You go rent a carpet cleaner and clean it. You can do that once a year. You set the environment up so it's set up for your clients. If you want to play music, that's great. I'm a male. So when I'm working on females, I don't want the room to be sensual. I want the room to be business. Now, if I'm working on an attractive female for the first time, I'll never work on her by herself. She has to either bring her girlfriend or her mother or her husband or her boyfriend. And they have to sit in the session with her if they're working with me. But you know what happens? They want a massage too. So I get two clients. And when I first started doing this, I started doing it to protect myself because at that point I was making so much money that I became a target. And when you start making $100,000, $200,000 a year, people think you got a big bullseye on your back and how can I get some of your money? And people will tell all kind of lies to get that money. So I thought, well, I don't want that problem. I don't want that problem. So if I'm going to work on an attractive female, if I'm working with somebody that's under 21, I don't work on any of them without somebody else in the room. They have to bring their mother or their father or somebody in the room because I just don't do that. And I remember I was in a court case once for one of our members in the association, and I said that in front of the judge and the jury, and some other people got furious. That's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's keeping the client so safe that this is a great environment and they can have a great experience. Experience is everything. It's everything. I want to make sure that they tell me if I'm using too much pressure. I don't want to just have to feel them flinch. I want to slow it down before they flinch. I want this experience to be so good that they can't go anywhere else and get an experience like this. Because, you know what's interesting? My practice started 21 years ago. Now, when I moved full-time into the IMA, because it got to be over 80,000 people have joined now, I didn't have time to devote to the practice, so my 33-year-old daughter took it over. Some of my first clients are still with her. They're still with her today. We're talking about 21 years. Are they educated? Absolutely. They know that George Burns and Bob Hope lived to over 100, and they both got a massage every single morning when they got up. Their day started with a massage before they cleaned up and got ready for the day. Every single day. 100 years old, Bob Hope and George Burns. And I understand, and I can't swear this, but I understand Lee Iacocca now has followed their suit, getting a massage every day. If you want to stay healthy, I have a mantra. Let's prevent sickness. If you want to stay healthy, you need to get massage. You need to increase your circulation. You need to teach your clients this. And when they come in for the experience, you need to mention to them, I'm so excited that you came in here to even get stronger and get your immune system even stronger than it was when you came in. You know, this is a healthy experience. We need to get that to our clients. Massage is not for the foo-foo, for the rich and the famous. Massage is for anybody who wants to live healthy for a long, healthy life. Look at me. I'm 65. I feel like a 30-year-old. I have a hard time finding people to work for me that can keep up with me. Is massage important? Absolutely. You need to get that message across to your clients. And you need to create the environment that makes them feel absolutely safe and valuable, because it's all about them.